Putting my baby to bed tonight made me realize why I've been able to stay sober and why I'm not having urges. And when I say I'm not having urges, that doesn't mean that I still don't think about it. I think about it every day. I make a point to think about it every day. But I laid her down. She looked up at me, basically saying, "Good night, Daddy." And that's all I need. I need her, and she needs me. She needs a sober parent. She needs a parent that can raise her the way that she deserves to be raised. I grew up with a mother that was an addict, and I grew up with a father that was straighter than an arrow, and I still ended up an addict. And I'm not going to sit here and blame it on all my surgeries and all the meds they put me on through my surgeries, because I was the one that started to ask for drugs. I was the one that started to seek drugs. Even after my surgeries, I wasn't in pain. They gave me medication to maintain pain for the recovery of my surgeries, but it wasn't a long-lasting pain. That's what you need to be able to find. You need to find that thing that's going to keep you sober, that no matter what, you would never be able to look at that person, tell that, just whatever it might be, you would not be able to live with yourself if you relapsed. Because a relapse for most of us is a death sentence anyways. I always wondered what exactly it was that was inside of me that made it so easy for me to just say, you know what? Enough was enough. And I should have known I knew all along. I knew it was her. I just really, truly realized today, even before I laid her down to put her to bed, she's jumping off the coffee table into my arms and kept getting on the coffee table and getting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not even exactly sure where I was at. That was my mom that I was talking about that is still in active addiction. Even though she says she's not. She says, I stopped using drugs, but abusing drugs is active addiction. I don't care if they're prescription or not. If you're abusing your prescriptions, you're still being an addict. You're still showing addict qualities. I think I was talking about Paige jumping off the coffee table into my lap. And, you can't look at this girl without this little baby. She's a princess. You can't look at her without just putting this big old smile on your face. It's hard for me to even think about her without, smiling. She is everything to me. My mom once told me that you will know what life is about when you have a child. You may think you know what life is about, but you have no idea. And it couldn't have been any truer, the words that came out of her mouth. But yes, each one of us needs to find that thing that we could never live it down if we were to relapse. And people have slip-ups. People make mistakes. If it was a perfect world, then it'd be an awfully boring world because everybody would be the same. But in our journey to sobriety, a mistake, a slip-up, could lead to our death. It could lead to our family having to come look at us in a casket at a young age, which in my eyes is just selfish. It's selfish to continue going down the road of addiction, knowing that you're killing yourself, knowing that you're putting your family through hell. That's how I feel. And I know why now. I know why I have been able to stay sober. And I hope each and every one of you can find that. I know this video is a little short. I wasn't even planning on making a video. It's kind of late, but, you know, I had to do it for her. She did this for me. She has made me a better person. She's not even 2 years old yet, and she doesn't even know what she did for her father. She has changed my life. I was planning on making like a 2-3 minute video. We're already at like 7 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up. But I love y'all. I hope you guys find that one thing, hopefully more than one, but at least that one thing that will make you quit, that will make you say, this is enough. I've had enough. I want better for myself and my family and my friends. And if you don't have family and if you don't have friends, you have yourself. In going down the path of sobriety, in NA meetings, the fellowship, which I really don't go to NA meetings. I was going to AA meetings, and it's God this, God that. And they preach at me so much because of my beliefs that I felt like using after leaving those. But I think I'm going to go to an NA meeting up in the Sioux, which is, if you guys know, as most of you know, which is just 15 minutes north of where I live. But I will let you guys know how that goes. Wish me luck. But do what you gotta do. Keep your head up. Keep your eyes to the sky. Love y'all.